Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We're gonna wait till more people show up. If you haven't been to my lives, I would suggest you kind of go back and look at some of my videos, my recent videos, so you'll get an idea of what's going to happen and what's happening and why you should hang around for a moment. These are organic lives. The lessons are spiritual lessons, but it's also intuitive. It's unique. It's a gallery. So in the gallery, you get a couple of different forms of mediumship directed towards you. And so we'll wait for more. There'll be some people who have been here before, and they may join again. And you're going to get a lot out of this. So hello Taylor, hello Jeanette, hello Itty Bitty, hello Constance, hello everyone. We're going to get on and hello Grand Rising. Yes, Jermaine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is this the live right now? Yes, you're actually on live right now. What how we do this is that I will start to invite people. I'm just hang out a little more. I'll start to invite people to go live with me. Now, how that happens and the order of that happens. Good. So Bree, stay by. Most people, if this is how you came upon me, you stand by. I think I'll give you. You might be one of the first people that kind of exchange with me. So greetings. Yes, yes, yes. So here we go. I'm going to start to invite people, and let's see. Um, see what we have here. Uh, see what we have here. There's some does we have someone. We have a couple people coming on. The first one that says hello goes, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so we have I, she, her.
Hi.
Hello, 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 hello. Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever heard of me before? You don't know me at all, or
No, I have not.
okay, okay. So, for you beginners that are here, I ask you to ask me a question about something. You've entered into a medium gallery. I'm
Okay.
a medium. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to ask you to ask me a question about yourself that you'd like to know.
Why is it so hard for me to get traction to get money? It's been kind of a lifelong challenge, and I'm trying to change it.
There are a couple of things that are at play here. It's that the reason why it's hard is not just one solution. There are a couple of
Mm,
solutions. That's why. The
mhm,
first solution is ancestrally, you
mhm.
there are poverty conscious people within your line. So it's more than one. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I just wish they would, uh, I don't know how to break that. I wish I knew how
You
to break
came to break it. It's not yours. So you always remember the ancestral curse, and this is for everyone.
it.
The ancestral curses that are on us, they're not in us the way they are in other people in our family. So
Okay.
we're not fighting the same fight. They're not even aware that they should even fight.
Oh boy. Okay.
So so know that you came to look at it and not over, but you had to experience it because it's
Mm.
a sequence of things that need to occur to lift up you and others. The first thing is a poverty consciousness. The second thing is that you're looking for money. You have to redefine money and wealth. And I don't mean in some I don't mean in a way where it's like, because you have wealth, there are things that you don't consider uh, of importance, and they are.
Mm. Okay.
They are. So that's another spinning wheel that you have to figure out. Like, why am I valuing stuff that's not worth wealthy? And then I have this over here, and I'm kind of like, here, take this, take this, take this. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You want this? I'll give it to you. And that's your wealth.
Mm. Okay.
Okay? Because it's not, again, in the beginning, I said, it is not a simple solution all the time. If you've had it this long and you're conscious that you have it, then
Mm-hmm.
that means that it's not yours, but it is something for you to solve.
Wow.
It's not yours per se. What I mean by it's not yours, I mean that when you sit alone at night with yourself, you know that you don't suffer with poverty consciousness. You know you never did. Like when you were little, when you were young, when you saw something you want, you was like, "Yeah, I want it. I
Mhm.
want it. I ain't thinking that I shouldn't have it. I might think I can't afford it, but I'm not thinking that I'm not worthy of what I'm looking at." And
Mm.
because we think that every kid thought that way, we don't understand that they were looking at it like, no, not that we can't afford it. I'm not worthy of it.
Oh wow.
And so there are some sort of like, we are, as chosen ones, we're not aware that we're chosen. We only aware of it when we get scarred.
Oh
But we're
my.
not aware of the good times that we just saw the thought that everybody was thinking like us, and they weren't.
Mm.
It's a level, I don't want to say privilege. It's not really privilege. Um, it's more like reality.
Hmm.
It's more like this is a reality. Thousands of people live this. I'm not asking to fly around the world on wings. If I see other people have it, why is it that
Right.
I can't have it? Now I may have not have two, but and you just that concept in our mind that thought that put us light years ahead of even our own parents.
Okay.
Okay, so this is some sitting down
Yeah.
with yourself. And now that I gave you a little bit, because you just needed to know where to look. You just needed
Yeah.
to know where to look. And here's another thing. This is a solo mission.
Apparently.
Yeah, this is a solo mission. This part
Okay.
of it is a solo mission, not the whole mission. But what I'm telling you right now, that part of it, it's a
Mm.
solo mission. You can't talk to everybody about it. They don't get it. They
No.
just do not get it. And you have to talk to people who've been through it. You know,
Mm.
they got to know the verbiage. You see, I just gave you the verbiage. You know it. You knew it already. You just needed someone to say it, give you the verbiage to match it and say, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. And from there, you can do that. But hang out with me. That's why you've come. That's why you came. So hang out and you'll learn more. Tell everyone about me and
Mhm.
book a session. You can go on my bio, the link tree. I got a website and book
Okay.
on it. But see all my videos and stuff. This is not the only thing I do.
Okay.
So this is just an arm of what I do. Okay?
Thank
You're okay. You're welcome. Okay, we got Soul of Man, or one or two of you. We got two people here.
Hey, ladies first.
Okay, ladies first. We have Amelia, A1M.
I'm here.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I sure can. I sure
Okay.
can. I sure can hear you. Um, is this your first time here?
Yes.
Okay,
I just
you.
scrolled across it.
Okay. You don't
Yeah.
know me at all, right? You have
Mm-mm.
no idea who I am?
Never heard of you.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, you have been guided to come to an, I'm a medium. I'm a medium, to lack of other words, but for this is what I'm doing in this field, right in this area, right tonight. Is
Mhm.
I'm doing a medium. So, how this works is that you get to ask me a question about yourself, and if you don't have a question about yourself, I deliver a message. But I want you to be able to guide it. Like, if the message is in your spiritual gifts, or it's more in your finances, or whatever that has been on your mind that you just need a little clarity on.
Yeah, it's been a project that I've been working on,
Give
and
me a little. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just I've been my living situation hasn't been well, so I started a little project on my own, and I just want to know that that's the way I should go,
Yes.
in a sense.
Yes. I think you wouldn't have started the project had the living situation been okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Um, I can give this to you now. You you're living your testimony right now. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
do.
right. Let that give you strength. It's not going to last long, but um, the project and projects. There's another one that's headed around. Actually, there's another woman that's going to come to you. Um, she's gonna. I don't know if she's going to help you or she does something.
Hmm.
She does something to expose it or give it something. Um,
To like bring it to light, to get
yeah.
me to see.
Thank you. Thank you. Bring it to light. She's not like a partner. She just brings it to light. Um, uh, are you in the south of this country? Where?
Yes.
Okay. I could feel that you're in the south. There is not the place where you live. What is the closest city next to you?
New Orleans.
Okay.
Or somewhere up in there.
Okay. I hear Baton Rouge.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Okay. All right. Okay. 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 Because I keep hearing Baton Rouge, like Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge. It's
Hmm.
something that is there. And such, are you from Baton Rouge?
Yeah, born and raised.
Okay. Um, is the project for people? Is it about people, your project?
Yeah,
Okay. Does it help people?
it does.
Mhm. Can it help everybody?
In a way.
Mhm. Are you familiar with your ancestors?
Not too good.
Okay. Well, this is the time. This would be the time. Because what you're doing, they've done already.
Okay.
You're continuing it your way in your life, but the essence of what you're doing, other ancestors have done in their life too. And that's why I said sometimes you have to know where you come from with this project. You've got to know where you come from, why you're doing it, and not on the surface. Like, you got to know that you have the gifts to do it, because parts of it is not, shall we say, it can be risky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. I see it. It can be risky. Um, that's why I said you need your ancestral part. But
Okay.
yeah, I can't say it all on here. It's a private session. But you get
Right.
what you get
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
get
saying,
where you're
right?
going.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to know, that you get where I'm going with it.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. And
Mm.
hang out with me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, and go see some of the videos that I have and hang out with me and look at some of my videos, and maybe you will get back on, or you'll ask a question. I'm sure there's going to be someone else, as usual,
Mm.
that's going to relate to this story on the show. It usually happens that way.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Talk to you
welcome.
later. Okay. Soul of a man.
What's going on, sir?
What's going on, sir? Not too much, not too much. What's going on? Oh yeah, I got the video. Yeah, that was the video. Yeah, yeah, yep. When you left that comment, I was like, yeah, I think that was the one. I was thinking that was the one too.
Yeah. That was the video.
Yeah, exactly. When we talk about spiritual order and things of that nature. So, what should we talk about with this encounter? Now that you know? What would you like to bring up? What can I help you with?
Well, I'll say this: that you helped me. So, can I help you?
Um,
Just a message.
yes, you can get okay.
Just a
Okay,
message. That's it.
okay,
Just a message.
okay.
I mean, because like you yesterday, you told me about some stuff and whatever. But I mean, like I'm sure you know that next year is going to be it. If like for you, is going to be an amazing, like big reveal. It's like
Mhm.
you're walking on grander stages. There's more people that are going to be watching you. So this is, this platform is helpful, but this just isn't it. So it's like you got the grand marquee, you got Showtime, written all over you, all over your life. You've been, I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but what's to come next. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's like the big money, the big names, the big people. Not to diminish anybody or anything that's here now. No disrespect to anybody here, but feels like you've been like on this journey since you were a kid. You
yes,
know, but
yes.
yeah. So it just feels like you're on this amazing fast track journey from here on out. Also, the message is sold. Also, the message is sold out. So so you're about to really and truly take your show on the road. Uh, they're saying divine reciprocity.
Yeah,
So
yes,
you got
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes,
So whatever, like a lot of people search for it. You got it.
wow,
It's like you've got it in bundles. So a lot of people would love to have their roses and while they're here. So you're gonna get that.
wow,
You're gonna get that more. You're gonna get that, and you're gonna get that, and then some. So I know there's a writer that's inside of you. They're talking about stage plays and all that other stuff, but I don't want to get too like again. I don't want to, but
no,
I
but
just
you
wanted
nailed it.
to, yeah. I
No,
just
no,
wanted
no,
to return the favor,
no. You
So
nailed it. You nailed it. To confirm what you're saying is absolutely true. To the point, even um, when you mention the stage in me, to the point, the words, what you see is true. I can say this, and I've learned this through experience. If you see it so clearly, you're in it.
so true.
Right. So that's all I want to say to you. If you see it that clearly, then you're in it.
Yeah, it's about to be. It's about not to say that this isn't fun, but I'm saying it's about to be extraordinarily fun, and I feel like our paths have met now
Yes.
because it's about to go up to these extreme levels of just things that we probably couldn't even possibly imagine. And that's the beautiful part about it.
beyond imagination, upper dimensional. We've done this before, though. And so we do know on some level how it's going to go, but the human experience is what we came to do. And each phase of it, we have to teach it. Each phase of this has to be taught. We don't
Right.
ascend just ascend. We have to leave record for the masses. So yes, I am built for the masses of people. And it has taken me a very long time, all of my life, to get to where I am. And primarily the reason why that has taken so long for me is because I needed to do the work. I could not step out by just reading a book. I have to do all the work that I say I do. I have to do it. And I did. It took a lot longer than I even imagined it would, really. But
Yeah.
when I stand on the stage, on stages, and I have in the last year or so, I do my own events. So when I stand on the stage and teach others to stand on the stage, I'm also designed for light workers to come out. I'm a beacon light holder. That means I will hold the light for others to get under as well. That's why the position that I have is not for me. And because it was not for me and me alone, I had to learn the phases of ascension. I had to go through each phase. I had to teach it. I had to see it, teach it, and heal it. And so it afforded me a lot of different interesting experiences. It's encoded in my DNA. I'm born on St. John the Baptist's birthday. My numbers are 666. I'm born in Far Rockaway on the beach. My last name is Jordan, and it's not a stage name. I come from the land of Jordans. I didn't add all of these things up. Sometimes who you're supposed to be is already written in you. And I allow people to discover that. I really allow people to discover the coding that they are. It's not a secret to find out it's not a secret to find out why you've come to the planet. It's not. There's many distractions that distract you from the obvious, the absolute obvious. And so, yes, to get back to what you're saying, yes, thank you for using your gift. I needed to hear that. Because we're all going up. I will tell you about Dallas. If anyone is here and is spiritual, you need to come to Dallas. If I am used as light for you to get the confirmation that, hey, move, then I open up this channel for you to receive. If you've been feeling coming to Dallas or Texas, but Dallas, go with it. And you are seeking a spiritual energy. We have layers of it. So it's not, it's like no other place. I can't even explain it to you, but I can tell you this. I am not the only one in Dallas. The reason why I'm so sure, one of the reasons why, the many reasons why I'm so sure of what I do is because I come from a community that does it 24 hours a day. And we're not separate on some, in some forests and something. We're right in the city with everybody. And that's what urban shamanism is. I am a water shaman, but my specialty is in urban environments. I'm an urban shaman. I was born in New York City. The shamanic practices in a very closed, confined area are magnified by the many different ethnicities within it. So we're now studying it. I'm sure others have known about it for years. We have basically new cities in America. So some of us have to understand what actually happens in those tightly Like I teach people how to cleanse their apartment, which is a whole different cleansing than a house. And people cleanse their house like they have in an apartment, or they cleanse their apartment like they have a house, and that's not the same thing. When you cleanse anything, it's everything that's under that dwelling, under that roof. So they don't know about that. I teach people how to meditate in the shower by facing directions. There's a difference between a shower and a bath. People say, "Well, I take a bath to cleanse myself in the bath." That's a soak. That's a soak. And depending on what you have done to be cleansed, you may not want to soak in it. A lot of people take a bath and they're like, no, you have to take a shower. Waterfalls are there for a reason. They're there for a reason. Water hitting your crown and moving down to the bottom of your feet is that type of water, cleansing water, is there for a reason. It's there for a reason. 555. It's there for a reason. So you'll find many of my techniques, like people are not aware of how to walk into dwellings. You ever walk into a dwelling and feel really bad and you don't know why? Because you received what was in there. Your body is a tool. The left side of your body does something and the right side of your body does something, like the left side of your brain does something and the right side of your brain does something. You are parts that equal a whole, but you're not a whole without the parts. So I teach people that. I teach people how to connect to a tree, to calm themselves down. Anxiety, depression is, comes with this path. We all know it. Let's not play around with it. We all know it. So I have a water called Jordan water. My family's been making this water for about 150 years. A lot of the things that'll be tried and true will be our own ancestral remedies. It's very simple. Before pharmaceutical people got involved and did all of this, we didn't have that. When I was a kid, we didn't have that many medications anyway. It was pain reliever. It was strong, very strong, knock you out, And so we didn't have all that. So we had to know what we knew. It was just one thing, and right now we have to get back to it. Some families will not. They lost those old remedies forever within the family. They died and no one passed them on. But luckily, me and millions of other people stayed close to something and were connected and kept it alive. We keep it alive for people who no longer have that in their family. Those home remedies, those nature remedies that we've always had. There are many people now that they're eating well, but they're not feeling well. I've come to help put everything together, mind, body, and spirit, because you've got to have all three. You've got to have the Trinity. Well, it's more than the Trinity, but for right now, we'll work on the Trinity. You've got to have that Trinity down, and that takes a lot. That is the ascension right there. If anyone says what's happening to the planet, the complete alignment of mind, body, and spirit, the Trinities are now aligning. Trinities are not just mind, body, and spirit. They represent balance in other parts of the planet as well. So it is going to be disruptive to align and get balanced again, the consciousness of the planet. There's going to be great things that we achieve. There's going to be things that no longer exist anymore. They're no longer necessary anymore. We will be upgraded. We're upgraded already, but we're going to be aware of our upgrade. There will be what's within is also without. So what's going on and what's without is also within. So what's going on the outside world is also going on within you right now. It's also going on within you right now. What's happening to you right now is happening in the world. If you just pay attention, don't you feel a little chaos inside, internal? And it's your stuff. How do you solve that? Because we solve whatever is happening in the Middle East from within. We don't have to go over there. The decisions that we're making right now are affecting everything on the planet. And it's a toss up every day, depending on what we're looking at and what we believe. That's why you have to hold on to love. You have to hold on to love with all of your life. You have to hold on to love with all of your life right now. And you have to understand love is very complex. There's different types of love. And because there are different types of love, you grow. Because it's like we were given like 5 levels of love, and there's actually 150, and the whole world only experiences 5 levels because we were restricted in our love. Of course we were restricted in our love. We wouldn't have gotten here if we were not restricted in our love. By natural occurrences, we would just love. So right now, so we're restricted in our love. And then even with the relationships, I see a lot of people, young people having relationships now, and they talk about everything else but love. That's like the last thing they talk about. It's so taboo to even be married and say the word love. For them to even date and say the word love. It's such a distant word in terms of romance, which is just bizarre to me, that romantic connections would not have love in them. They would be transactional. And I hear that and I see that. Maybe because I see it on TikTok. I don't know too many people that are that way. But again, I don't come into contact with a lot of people who would even be in transactional relationships to that level, on that level. But I just feel within my spirit sometimes that it's time for us to bring love back to the planet. Show the complexities of love. Stop making it like it's some weakness that if you have it, you want to hide and not let people know that you love them or love something. And loving them doesn't mean that it's because we are obsessive in certain ways, because it's such a sticky topic to people that when they love, some people love so intently, and so they smother, and they it's like they love the person and they skip over the beauty and love and head straight to insecurity. They head straight to insecurity. They don't even relish in the fact that they love the person. They go straight to insecurity and trauma. As if love, they don't want to love you because love equates to them insecurity and trauma. And because they haven't been told, relish in the love. Relish in the love. That's missing. Love agents are missing on the planet. People just talking about love. It's just missing on the planet. And everyday love, everyday love, that's missing on the planet. We need more and more people who are courageous enough to stand up for love. To stand up for love. People stand up for everything else in this world except love. They'll stand up for their money. They'll stand up for their family. They'll stand up for their country. They will kill you for anything, if it is, dear to them, of course. But yeah, they will stand up for it. They will defend it. But no one will defend love. And that can no longer be. That can no longer be. That's the order that I was talking about to you before when I said there are boundaries that will be respected. There are ways that people saw other people that will have to be immediately stopped, and they will have to check their own love. Accountability is all a part of this. Yep. Never give up on love. Never give up on love. Never give up on loving yourself, and never give up that you can love, because that's what you came to do. You darn sure didn't come here to hate. You came here to love. It's one of the hardest things to do. It's not easy, but thankfully, many of us have come. And thankfully, we have given our whole life to love. And it hasn't been easy at all. I can tell you right now, when you love, you see the darkest places on this planet. You see the darkest. When you love, you can see the very darkness in everything. Not a lot of people, well, some people don't survive it. You know, just because you're chosen doesn't mean you're going to survive this. Just because you're a chosen one doesn't mean every chosen one is going to get to where they're to finish it. They'll get very close, but they're not all going to get there. I can tell you because the people that I started out with, most of us are still here, but a few of us are not. They're not here. They left lesson, and we understood the lesson because we're part of the oneness collective. So nobody has a sin that another person doesn't know about or experience or even feel. And if you want to say sin, for intents of purpose, I'll say sin, but it's really characteristics. So it's difficult. With me, I died a couple of times in my life, and it allowed me to have a stronger connection with other dimensions. I'm built for this. My whole system is built for this. I'm like other people who are built for this. I've just learned to discover how I was put together so that I can tell people. You have to discover how you're put together. You'll be knocking around in the dark until you discover how you're put together. There are no secrets here. The universe doesn't win by hiding who you are from you. There are no secrets here. We have to get out of that. There are no secrets here. There are no secrets at all. There is only awareness and lack thereof. So there's no secrets. And here's another thing I can get everyone clear on, hopefully. In my world, this is my perception. We got to stop promoting anger. And it's insidious. So it shows up in a very small ways every day because everyone is angry because it's not the big fight that keeps us angry. It's the small cuts in our consciousness daily. And so people who are promoting anger, and here's the thing, no judgment on these people, okay? Because as you'll learn that anger is an energy that is best served cold. I'm going to say it like that. Those who know, I know, but it is an energy. It's an energy. So the more that you don't get involved with anger, the better you become. Don't beat yourself up if you don't win every day, if you don't win every hour. But right now, the more you fight for the light, you have help now. So even 8 months ago, it wasn't this easy. It was difficult. Right now, get over something and see how fast you get over it or clarity that you get. That's why I've come. That's why I'm here. Because many of you are getting over something in a collective at the same time. There are people who have resonating frequencies like mine and others that you'll run into, and we will deliver a message, but it's our frequency that we've held. And we're like ships and you anchor, but we're not the sea. We're just the ships. You're already in the sea. And so when you get your courage, if I can do anything for you, you will then in turn do for others. Oh, wow. I think Solar Man came off. I hadn't had the man on too long. I was just running my mouth. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting some new people. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to get some new people on here. I've gotten used to myself when having this experience, not what I have to do. Yes, exactly, Jeanette. That's exactly. Mm, yes, yes. I'm gonna put that on the show. Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm good.
Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Have you heard of me before at all?
No, I seen you on TikTok, then I followed you, but I didn't watch anything else after that.
Okay, okay, all right. Well, I'm a medium. This is an intuitive, and I know you saw some of my videos before. If you have a question about yourself, please let me know, and I can answer that, or I will give you a message.
Yeah, I just want to know what my spiritual gifts are.
What do you think they are? Tell me.
Well, I noticed that I have like random people come to me, like strangers, and they always want advice or they always ask for stuff. I don't know why that is. And one time, my father also told me that I was special, but I never knew what he meant. And then I go look at my lineage, and I actually have Nigerian and other stuff in my family. So I'm not sure if some gifts may come from the family line or what.
Probably both. Do you plant things? Do you grow something?
I tried, but I'm not good with planting.
Okay. There is you are. You are. The reason why I'm saying it is that you have a gift, like an earthly gift. The people come up to you. They come up to you in the earthly way. Like they want to know, they just feel you, but it's more earthly. It's more like they familiar with you, um, in a way. And it is, I guess, your father's because your father may have seen it before on an ancestor. Maybe his grandmother had it. That's why he knows what it when he saw it on you. It's in the family as well. But what I would do is when you're called in this service, when people just come up to you and they ask you like, um, ask them what made you come up to me. Just ask them what made them come up to you, and they'll tell it to you. They'll tell it to you. They'll say, I was your energy or something told me, but you need to hear it from them people that are coming up to you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And hang out with me and I hope to see you soon.
You're welcome and thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. So, Soul of a Man, I'm sorry about that, brother. We just, just got off and that does occur. I don't even think that was me completely, but yeah, we'll figure that out. And then Jeanette, yes, I'm glad you're hanging out with me. Hello, Twist Sister. Hello, hello. Rachel, hello. Hello, everyone. Come on in. I'm going to keep my readings a little shorter so that I can cover more ground. I'm a real session person, so I'm going to give you something. I value your time for allowing me to deliver that message. And so I do it. I don't play with it. I'm trying to become spiritual, but I can't feel any sign that I'm progressing. Sarah, let's see. You would have to kind of go live with me. You're welcome, child of God. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And so I'm going to kind of not stay too long on each question so that everyone can get what they need to get, and I want to give it to them. And we're going to speed this one up. If you want to book a session with me, you go to my bio. There's a link tree to my website, and you book a session with me. You go to my other videos and see other people. I've chronicled my work for the last 10 years, so you're going to see a lot of people. You're going to watch me age. You're going to see me all over the country doing the work that I do. Um, uh, uh, Hello, Nana. Hello. You're going to see the work that I do. So right now, I'm going to open up more for the newer people and see if someone has a question. Oh, yeah, we have Dolores. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Dolores. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, 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 good. So, is this your first time seeing me here, or how did you fall upon this
Yes,
live?
this is my first time just
Okay, okay, okay,
scrolling through.
okay. So, can I give you a message?
Yes.
Um, you know, you can live in two locations, okay?
Okay.
You can have another location. Not everyone. You. And I don't know if it's like you own the little location or there's another thing, but there's a part of you that is slightly migratory, but not all the time, like in phases. Um, I feel like it's a journey that you'll go on, but the journey, the retreat, whatever this is that you go, is actually to take you to a place where you actually fall in love with where this place is located. It seems like it's a mountain that you go to. And it seems like um, I don't know, it feels like you just get an aha moment, like, aha, aha. I didn't know that about myself. And you have a pioneer. I guess what I'm getting at also is that in your ancestry, you have a pioneering, you have pioneering ancestors. People who got up, went to another place, a couple people went up, got to another place, or they're closer to the land. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, thank you
Okay.
for letting me deliver that message to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. And so, hey, Regan. Hey, how you doing? Ain't heard from you in a while. Um, so Regan, why don't you go live with me actually? I don't know how we're gonna do that. Because you're not on the list. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Boom. Um, yeah, I'm doing well, Regan. I'm doing well.
Hey,
Hey, Regan, how are you?
good. How are you?
Ah, I'm good. How's the baby?
She's good.
How
Over
old is
there.
she?
She's almost 4.
Wow. Wow.
I know.
Yeah. Things
How are
change.
you?
So what's going on? How can I deliver a message to you? You know. For everyone know, I've known Regan for forever. So just if we kind of get there, just know that she knows she's been knowing me for a while. So we
Yeah.
don't see each other a lot though. The last time we saw each other was at the lake. So
Yeah.
uh, so let me
I'm open to receive, but I'm doing good right now. Actually, things have been going well, smoothly.
okay. Um there
I've been working on a book, so
you go. Okay,
yeah.
good. Um the book, there's a reading of your book and it's read at a retreat.
Mm.
Your book reading is read at the retreat.
Yes, that's one of the books I'm working on. Yes.
Okay, good. That one right there that you read on the retreat is going to be it has something in it, a bit of a ritual that you discover. You discover the real, you like you know it, but then it just the bottom drops out and you're like, "Oh, that's why I had to write this book at this time. I get it." So It's connected to the divine feminine, some of the divine, not all of them, some of the divine feminine retreats that are happening really around the eclipse, the
Mm,
full one that we're having. So you're going to connect to that eclipse from
mm,
where you are right now, the full moon right now. You're going to feel some of that energy, and you're going to kind of understand why that ritual will be very powerful.
mm.
You're going to count the moons. You're going to count the moons between now and then. You're going to write
Mm,
the moons down, what type of moons they are. It's going to make a lot of
mm,
sense.
mhm.
You're going to look at a couple of the planets also around that area. And then it's a massive healing. It's going to heal something.
I
Um,
feel that. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
it's gonna heal something. You,
Because I'm basically working on guided meditations.
yeah, but it's, you get into a real deep trance with it, shall I say.
Uh, it gets transcendental, but I'm actually trying to teach people how it is transcendental and how to understand that they're actually like living in two different vibes at once. And once they start to open themselves up to the other channel, it will make more sense. But it's personal for them. You know, each person has their own personal messages, and intuiting those messages is unique for them. So giving them the right to learn their own language.
Yes, yes. And because it's, you're running into, do you know Patricia?
Yes, I've met her before.
Okay. Um, there is um, a connection, but it only connects through the light, the transcendental energy. It's like she's doing light language in a
Mm.
sense that you find yourselves in the same channel because of it. Like you
Yeah, the
find
same
yourself
frequency attunement.
right, and uh, there's something about a retreat. It's something that you do, but actually, your daughter takes over this work
Mm.
years later. Like you know, when you write this book, that she will be teaching it from this book
Mm.
when she gets older. You'll just know, like, it's already encoded for her to teach from this book.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already encoded for her to do it.
Because, like, when I was pregnant with her, I would always see, like, you know how you see rainbows, like, reflected off of like a street sign or like in a sprinkler. But when I was pregnant with her, I would see rainbows like all the time, like more heightened than I do in my without her being in my body. You know what I mean? Like I have my own gifts, but I could even feel her gifts when I was pregnant with her.
Yeah, and she kind of next leveled you too,
Good.
just by showing up.
That
She just
works.
kind of next leveled you up, you know.
Hmm.
And this book that you're going to write, manual, I want to say manual a bit more than a book, because I think certain people will read it as a book, and then others will know that it's a manual.
Well, I
Like,
was working on basically making it as a course book that I would sell as also separately a book that people could buy. So you can either take the course and go deeper and explore these topics, or you can just read the book and do with it what thou wilt. Harm none.
the ones that understand what the book is without reading it, like they could just say, oh, okay, I need that. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Will know that it's encoded. It's like it's not just a course. It matches your frequency.
And also, it's like I've been getting codes from like the celestial ancestors. that are channeling through it. Like it's not just my own work. There's different frequencies that have been working with me to express these energies for others who have different frequencies. They can also find those codes from those different energies.
And that's why it's sort of is encoded, and that's why your daughter teaches from it, because it's ancestral, and really it's she as the book is being read on the planet, she grows with it, even though she's too young to read it. She grows with it's another birth. It's like you had a physical child and you had some other children that were not physical but yet children. And so this particular project, the encoding that you're doing to help people facilitate mass healing upon the planet, their way, at their frequency, is a new version of how spiritual people will start to write. They will no longer write a book, it will be a course and a book. It's just a new paradigm of how to deliver the information. Because it just makes sense. If you're writing this book so thoroughly, you need to make a course about it. Like, you don't need to leave people, which is your information, and like, okay, I did it, and it's what it is. No, because as we all know, we didn't do it. We're not doing a thing. You know what I mean? These other beings are helping us out. So I think that's what you do. And you kind of do that as a young wife and mother with these crystal children that everyone's having. You're like, hey, they're attached to you. Like, the reason why they chose you to be their parent is because you're going to leave something with
Right,
them.
like they're like world citizens, you know, we have to raise them to be members of society, and members of society who care about the community and who care about their impact on society.
And we light the way by giving them the tools that we didn't have, the information that we didn't have, the frequency that we didn't have. We know it was rough on us, and so it's going to be rough on them on certain levels. But they're born at the point where they are going to be able to come off of the matrix.
Well, they're
Like,
born at like the pinnacle of the shift right now.
yes.
Like, you know, a lot of people were born to break the patterns, the ancestral patterns and the curses. And then it takes time. It takes a generation to do that. And then the next generation comes, and they can be the ones that pave the new way. Like, we broke the chains so that they could create the new world.
Yes, yes. And so, saying all of that, you will understand the amount of moons between now and the eclipse. From the last eclipse,
That eclipse was so powerful.
that
It was
was,
so beautiful,
yeah, that shifted.
transcendental,
Yeah,
like literally
it was,
out of body. Like,
exactly,
wow.
yeah. It was out of body, out of earth.
Okay. Pew! Like,
Yeah,
I
we
was
were,
like, oh my God, it's so amazing and beautiful. Like, I actually really enjoyed it.
yeah, I did too. It was it gave the world a pause. It gave everyone it was basically like you're gonna pause because you're not in your body anymore, and you haven't been in your body for a couple of days. And so I was just telling folks like, okay, this is one that shadow work that needed to occur, and
Oh,
it was
there.
very true.
Oh, well, I have to go meet family.
Okay. Well, listen, thanks for hanging out with me, Regan,
Thank
and
you
we'll
so much
talk.
for your blessings.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And kiss the little princess for me and tell hubby I said hi.
I will. And let me know we
Okay.
get together soon, hopefully at the lake or something.
Yep. I think that's our spot anyway. So
Yeah,
I'll
well, I'll
talk to
send you up
you.
a follow-up message and let's chat soon.
Yes, let's chat soon.
All right.
See you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Regan. Bye bye.
Many blessings.
Many blessings to you.
Bye.
Okay. Whew. I'm going to take a break. I actually got on a little early. So I'm going to take a break and I'm going to come back and I'm going to start this again.